everybody doing? This is Patty, Patty's Kitchen, Garden, and More. Welcome in. This is a pop up. I hope all is well. I am doing very well. And I have been out a little bit. I had to run to the grocery store and another errand. So I went to purchase some grocery or make grocery. And here we are. I haven't come to you guys since the weekend when I was traveling. Welcome in Jackson Street 2300. Get into it. How are you doing? So it's about 10:41 in your area. It's 12:41 p.m. in my area. I just spoke with my niece in California, so that's why I know it's kind of early morning in your area. This is not going to be a very long live. Shout out channel member Jackson Street 2300. Get into it. Shout out to you. And thank you for coming. I don't expect too many people in because I'm just popping up. If you catch the replay, I appreciate it. Make comments and give a thumbs up, even if you can't make a comment. I'm going to show you guys what I have from the. But before I do that, thank you so much, Jackson Street. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for gifting 5 members. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And the receivers of the gifts are Khadija Reeves, Monique Poe, The Front Porch Gardener, Happy Mac, Design with Emma. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in The Voice It Matters. Hashtag VOM. Thank you so much. I missed your workout last night. If someone is signing in for the first time or the second time, you are welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a regular, you already know you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming in, moderator, OK Lounge, and News. Thank you so much for being here. You're finishing up work. Okay, so you have a short day today. Blessings to you, honey, as well. But I'm going to show you guys what I purchased at the store. And my bill was $118 and change. However, I did get some buy ones, get one free. But let's get into this haul. I haven't done a haul in a while. So let me show you what I have. Thank you, members. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate you oh so much. Words cannot express my appreciation to you guys. And I miss when I don't come in to speak to you guys or let you see me for a little bit because a lot of times I'm not, you don't see a present face. I'm just talking in the background. So this past weekend, we took a trip. We went to Mobile and Florida because Mobile is right on the border of Florida. So we peeked in there as well. We had a fun trip. We went to the beach. We went downtown. Didn't do any shopping. We got some good foods while we were there. And the hotel was good. Um, just very good. We had one little problem at the hotel and they switched our rooms, which was good. And guys, they gave us nearly $100 credit to get food that evening, which was a blessing because we didn't have to buy food. However, the breakfast is free, but the meals you would have to pay for. So that was a blessing, and I thank God for that because it kept money in our pockets. Welcome in Life with Tasharia. Welcome in member. Welcome in member Taweezy. All of you, welcome in family. I appreciate you coming. And we stayed at the Hilton. And we have stayed there before. We like it. It's nice. The people are just so friendly. They're friendly in the dining room. The people that come around to clean up. And generally, when we go to a hotel, of course, we spray everything down, we examine everything and all of this, but we don't ask the people to make up our beds or change sheets every day or whatever, whatever. So we always put the do not disturb sign on the door, and we kind of take care of everything ourselves. We get the trash up, we put the trash bags outside the door because I really don't like people coming in the room that much when we have all our belongings in there. So we just always put the do not disturb, and at the end of our stay, we take it off, and of course we put our trash. I don't leave trash all over the counter or the dresser and stuff. We always bag up the trash. You know, I'm very considerate of those people having to come and clean. We don't leave a mess for them. You know, like people will leave bottles and cups and food and all of this right on the counter. I never do that. Never, ever, because I'm thinking about these, and generally, I will leave a tip in the room once we're done and got our things out and we're leaving. So I always try to have consideration for other people and their jobs because these people are out there making a living, they're doing an honest job, and I don't make a mess for them. Same as when I go to a restaurant, I don't care even if the waitress, waiter may not be good, I still don't leave the table a mess. I've heard people say if they're not good, they just mix everything all together and just leave it all messy on the table. I don't do that. I still don't do that even when they have not done a good job. Now, they may not get as much of a tip because their service was not good, but I still do not leave it a mess for them. Sometimes my children say, Mama, you act like you work here. No, I don't work here, but I don't want to leave a mess for somebody else to clean up. This is just the way I was raised and the way I've taught them. You know, don't do that just because people are not good. Now, you don't have to um, give them your money if they're not good, but don't leave a mess for them either. Welcome in, Dr. Destiny. Shout out to you, moderator. Shout out to all of you. Shout out, Grand Couple Cooking Series member. Thank you so much. Shout out to Jay Jordan. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. But we're going to get to this haul because I don't want to hold you guys too long because I know you have other things to do. Welcome in, Queen. Unbiased LLC. I enjoyed your live the other day, making the little outfit with the socks, the cutest thing. You're so creative. So thank you for what you bring to the YouTube streets. And I thank you all for what you bring to the YouTube streets because we're all unique in what we do. And especially if we are originals, not trying to copy anyone else's material and making it your own. If I use something of somebody's, even a recipe, even I'm going to tweak it, I will say, I saw this at Sister Lynn's house, or I got this from her. And I've seen and heard tell of people even stealing people's names, handles, you know, they look at what they have and they like it, and they run back to their channels and they steal parts of a person's handle. Now, guys, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. We can do our own thing. We have brains that God gave us when He created us. And let's just be mindful of that. Let's be kind. I'm not saying that you have to tip on eggshells, or you don't have to speak your truth, or you don't have to tell things the way they are. But let's be kind in doing it. Let's be respectful. But everybody is not going to agree on everything. So don't try to think that people are robots, that you can manipulate them to think the way you think, because we are all uniquely and fearfully made, and we don't have the same thought process. We don't have the same mindsets, and we shouldn't. But let's be mindful of how we treat others, and also be mindful of how we allow others to treat us. Now let's just get into this grocery haul. Let me get the bags over here. As I said, I like to catch the sales, the 2-for-1s. I really love the 2-for-1s. Y'all know Publix is one of my favorite stores to shop at, but Publix is a little bit pricey. I do shop at some other stores, but I think I shop at Publix the most. Okay, let me show you what I have here. Okay, this is a 2-for-1. So I got this. This one is a peach apple, and this one is a strawberry banana. So I got this 2-for-1, two for the price of one, and I love those 2-for-1s. Okay, even with the water, it was buy one, get one free of these, and I like that because I try to drink a lot of water. I'll get to the chat in just a moment. Usually I buy, let me show you the ones that I usually get. This is not the only water I drink, but I try to drink spring water. Generally I get this size, but since they had the 2-for-1, buy one, get one free, I got the smaller ones there. Okay. And I got some mild Italian turkey sausage and some ground turkey. And I am going to make a dish. It's not going to be authentic. It's going to be kind of like dirty rice, but not really dirty rice, because when you cook dirty rice, the meats that you use are the chicken livers and chicken gizzards. So that's what you would make your dirty rice, and all of your spices and seasonings and all of that. Well, I'm not using that. I'm going to use this. It's going to be similar, but it's really not the recipe for dirty rice. However, I like it. I would like to call it seasoned rice more than dirty rice, because it's really not that. Okay, I remember growing up as a little girl, and the best dirty rice, my aunt would make it. It was so good. So good back in the day. Okay, this is some sliced hickory smoked turkey. And this is going to be for a salad that I am making later this evening. It's going to be a salad kind of day. And I'm going to show you what all I'm putting in the salad. This is red onion, and it's a big one, but I won't use but a little bit of that. And I have some tomatoes that I am going to chop up and put in the salad. Guys, it takes me a long time to shop because I am trying to buy items or food items, products that are manufactured in the United States. And I'm looking at this bioengineered stuff. I'm not trying to buy that. So it takes me a while to read the labels to be sure. This is arugula, nice salad green arugula. So I'm going to be putting that in the salad. Also, I have some grapes. I like grapes in my salad. And let me show you what else I'll be putting in the salad. Okay, the butterhead lettuce. I like this. Have two of these. So it's going to be two of these and one arugula. And I'm not just making it for myself, but this is pricey, but it's good. And I want to say I don't think these were 2 for 1. No, they were on sale, but they were not 2 for 1. So got 2 of these for the salad. And some green onion. I like to put green onion in my salad. Now, this is not necessarily for my salad, but I ran across some figs, Black Mission. And these figs look like the Beer Blacks that I harvested. So, yes, and these were marketed in Fresno, California. And I have family in Fresno, California. Okay? These are the figs. I love figs. And growing up, my grandmother had a fig tree by her kitchen window. So I'm trying to see if there's something else I have for my salad. I was going to get some blueberries for my salad, but I didn't like the way the blueberries looked. They didn't look too good to me, so I didn't get those. Got the whole grain thin spaghetti. At some point, I'll make some spaghetti. And, oh, I got these raisins for my salad as well. I like raisins in my salad. And I have some cantaloupe that I bought the other day, so I'm going to cut up some cantaloupe on the side. And I got this biscuit mix. This is a good biscuit mix, guys. Red Lobster, and I was able to get the one that is gluten-free, and it cost $5 and change. The other one was, you can say $4 and change. But this is some good biscuit mix. Now, I can make my own biscuits, but sometimes you just might want to do something quick. I like to get these packs of coconut milk. These days, I'm drinking more coconut milk and water blend, or just the coconut milk. I'm using it for cooking as well. So I go to the International Owl, and this is the Caribbean Dreams one, and it's powdered, but I mix it with water. Okay, this is some good stuff right here. I buy it for my grandchildren, vanilla peach, but I like it too. the little quick smoothies by Mott's. I like it. Fruit smoothie. Yeah, so I get these, and their parents buy this for them as well. And in fact, their mom was the one who introduced it to me, and I started buying it. I like it too. I drink it sometimes. I take eat it or drink it, whatever. Chicken broth, and I got the little individual packets, like a cup each. Because sometimes if I am cooking at either my daughter's house and they may not have the broth, I can just take 1 cup of that or 2 cups or whatever, not and have some left. I bought 2 of these. I like the English peas. My children don't care too much for them, but I grew up with English peas and I like them. Sweet peas, English peas, whatever you want to call them. And this is the sauce that I buy generally for the spaghetti. It's a good one. And this one, it's a little pricey, guys, but I like it. It's a product of Italy. Supposedly, that's what it says on there. So I have that. And I have maybe a couple more bags to show you guys. Let's see here. Okay, I think that may be all, but one last thing. I bought some food from the deli. Just gonna show you. These are the cheese curds. Let me put them in here, just a few so you can see what they look like. And I like these things, cheese curds. This is what they look like. I had almost ate them all before I got home. The cheese curds, they're good. You know I don't need all of the cheese, so I think I got a ½ pound and I'm not gonna eat them all. So let me see what else I got. Everything that I don't need. And I got some onion rings. I hope you guys can see. Let me see if I can get one or two of them out of there. Let me see what they look like. Don't need these, but these are the onion rings, and they're good. So I got just a few of those. Not a pound, not a ½ pound, not a fourth of a pound, just a few pieces. And then I got some fried chicken tenders. Let me pour them on the plate. Let me see. They look like I'm just gonna pour one. I only got 3. So let me see. This is what I have. Just a little snack. Not a healthy snack, but a little snack. So tonight, as I said, I will just be doing a salad, and that's it. That's it, and that's all. So let me look at the chat here and answer people and speak to everybody. Never mean to overlook anyone. So let's see. I've spoken to Jackson Street and thanked her for her generosity. And I've spoken to VOM, OK Lounge and News, and thank you all for coming. Was off, but finished some things up. Okay, that's what Gwen is saying. Life with Tasharia, The Voice That Matters, Tay Weezy, Praying Couple Cooking Series, Dr. Destiny, the J. Jordan, the Bud Files. I'm doing well, the J. Jordan. And let's see, everyone is speaking to each other, and I thank you for that. Unbiased LLC, thank you so much for coming. And I used to buzz tables at Applebee's. and it really means a lot when people clean up their. Yes, Gwen. Yes, yes. I wouldn't want anyone to do it to me, so I wouldn't do it to others. Even if the waitress is not good, and I've had some waitresses that just didn't have the personality to be a waitress, but I still did not leave the table a mess. I would not do it. Let's see. You're welcome, unbiased queen. And I see Praying Couple Cooking Series speaking to Miss K. I didn't see Miss K come in, but welcome, welcome, welcome. And I said, if this is your first or second time, you already know you're welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Welcome, welcome, Patty Cake Crew. Thank you so much. Nephew Tay Weezy, thank you for coming. Yes, Juicy Juice. That's what they give the babies. That's what they recommend, the Juicy Juice for the babies. Yes. Let's see. Eternal water is one of the best waters. Yes, and the pH level is higher than some. Dr. Destiny, you like that water too? Yes, it is very refreshing. I must try never. Hey, it's good, Gwen, and especially when you can go to the store and get buy one get one free. That's a good deal. Yummy turkey, great for salads. Yes. Hello, Design with Emma. How are you? Welcome in. So happy to see you. So happy to see you, and congratulations on your gifted membership. I welcome all memberships, gifted, paid, whatever. Even if you're not a paid member, when you look at my videos, when you come to my lives, when you give the thumbs up, you are still supporting me. And I appreciate it. I don't. Sandra D, welcome in, beautiful. How are you doing? Welcome in, Living for Jesus. Thank you so much for coming. Y'all excuse me for just a moment, please. Hello? How are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Good. Really? Oh, wow. But he's autistic though. Hey, he's autistic. Oh my goodness. Right. Right. Well, autistic children do have those meltdowns. But can I call you back in a few minutes? Okay. My number. Okay, I'll call you back. Okay, bye. Y'all excuse me. That was a dear friend, family member, telling me about her grandchild and an issue that has arisen. Okay, guys, thank you so much, Dancing Machines, Sandra. Blessings to each and every one of you. Grandma Lynn, Sis Lynn, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. You're on the West Coast as well, so I know it is early in your corner of the world. I'm sorry I've been missing these comments. Thank you, Sis Lynn, for the directives. Thank you all so much for holding down the chat. Well, you know that's Cammie's room, Gwen. You set that room up for Cammie, so it is her room. She's resting, yes. Praying couple tired of running around. Welcome in, Joshua Gabriel. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in, Tim Windsor. And I hope you guys have not left because I'm just seeing your names. Welcome in, Shatika Woods. Awesome supporter. Shatika does not have content, but she's an awesome supporter. So is Tim Windsor. Ricketts, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. I don't know if I've seen you before, but you're welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome in, Daniel Sports. Happy Friday to you and everyone. So this concludes the haul that I had. I think I've shown you everything. I'm looking around the bags. I don't think I missed anything, but this amount that you saw was $118 and change. What did Joshua say? I shared you out. Thank you so much, Joshua. You're always sharing me out. Thank you so much. And thank you all for your support. Every bit of support that you give, and I try to reciprocate the love to you guys as well. I may not be there on every video live or whatever, but I try to hit you up as much as possible, going back, looking at your shorts and all the way through and commenting, letting your videos run throughout. And I try to make comments throughout your videos. You may not see a comment on everything. Sometimes I will look at your videos for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and then I can go out of the room and be doing something, but I'll let you run on my iPad or my television. So you still get your watch time. I don't shortchange you like that. When I give support, I give genuine support. And so far, I've gotten a lot of genuine support from many of you. So I appreciate each and every one. I'm going to go on and get out of here because my friend, family member called me and she needs to talk to me concerning her grandson and some behavior. So I need to talk to her as well. I try to be here for friends, for family, and even I have some very good YouTube family that I'm in touch with, that I talk to, that we share. And this is what good friendships are all about. I have friendships that I've spoken to over my time being on YouTube, or maybe gotten texts, not texts, maybe emails and all of this from friends on YT back and forth. And I am grateful. I am grateful for that. I'm grateful. I have conversated with many of you via email and some phone and some texts. So I cherish your friendships and the relationships that we have formed over these years of being on YouTube. So guys, and the beat goes on and on and on. So y'all have a great and wonderful day. Enjoy the sunshine. I'm going to enjoy the sunshine in my area. I don't know what it's like in your area, but if it's cooled down, that's great. That's great. Generally, it's cool in the mornings here, and then it gets a little warmer during the day. It's fall, but sometimes it seems like winter, sometimes it seems like spring. But anyway, I thank you all so much. Thank you so much, Praying Couple Cooking Series. You know, we have conversated via text messages, telephone, um, the OK Lounge, and news as well. Nikki, the OCD-ish chick. I have conversated with people via email, Georgia Girl, just a lot of you, and I'm grateful. So, guys, I am going to talk to you on the next video, on the next, yes, on the phone, OK Lounge, on the phone, Praying Couple Cooking Series, Miss T with the T. Yes, on the phone, through texts, through emails, many of you. So I enjoy all of you and the friendships that we have established. Yes. And it's not that we're talking about anybody or bashing anybody or anything like that, but you know, sometimes everybody needs someone to talk to. And it's not that you're gossiping about anybody or bashing or talking badly about anybody, but just conversation in general. And I like that. I don't think any of us here do that anyway. We share and and that's it. We share. But not to put anyone down. We don't do that. We don't do that. Praying Couple Cooking Series and I have not done that. Uh, when Michelle and I have not done that. Miss T with the T and I have not done that, and others. We don't do that. We don't do that at all. If anything, we pray for each other. We pray for our YouTube families. I know I do. And I know when Michelle does, I know Praying Couple Cooking Series, and I know others. We pray for each other. We talk about praying and uplifting each other. And we don't have to always say what we're praying for or who we're praying for, but we're praying. I've got to call my friend back and pray with her right now. So I'm going to go on and get off here. And much love to all of you. I enjoy you so much, and I appreciate you all. And I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great, great weekend and awesomely blessed day.